right on it. With the forks on it.
So by training them the proper methods of doing things, by changing some of the facilities, working on the lighting, some of the changes we could make to help improve the driving of the animals wanted to move, you start to see people that are satisfied with their job, they're happier with their job. We started to see people, the turnover went down, people started staying in their positions because of the fun they were having and the pride. You started to see the pride come out in the animal handlers. They were proud to be able to say, we handle the live animals. So that's very rewarding to me, to see people that are satisfied at their jobs.
We need to keep training people, keep teaching people, and pretty soon we'll be in the second, third, and fourth generation of people that'll learn that, so it becomes second nature.
In my mind, we have to continue to educate our people. We have to continue to be focused on the goals that we need to reach.
Don't be bashful. Don't bite you. Detail. Requirements for handling non-ambulatory livestock. This is such a timely topic. And through the miracle of technology, we hooked up New Zealand for Dr. David Babel, director of the...
Or is it something wrong with the facility? And on this slide is a list of the things that can cause you to have a problem with handling, cause you to fix all the little things that cattle were seeing. Or it might just have an employee training issue, like the jamming too many cattle in the crowd. The guys are out there yelling, you know, blowing out through your stun box door, forget it, they're not going to go in. Plant calls me up and says, my cattle or my pigs will not go in the plant. This particular chute right here, it actually was for pigs, but I've seen the same problem with the cattle. Back up, back up, back up, prod, 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 because they constantly backed up all the time. Well, I had the plant manager, and all the way down like this, and we had to get the pig's eye view of this chute. And while he was down here like this, I was up over there at the top, and I had a stick, and they had these big sodium lights that hung down, and I pushed on the light fixture to swing it to the side. And when I moved that light fixture about 1.5 foot off the center line of this chute, the reflection disappeared. All we had to do to fix this was move about 2 lights, 2 feet. That's all we did. It was that simple.
there's plenty of other places to try to make a competitive difference. And just like this meeting, the benefit of the non-compete is that then you feel free to help other companies, and there's this great collaboration, and we can talk to each other and call each other and have this fantastic network, and you can have a very candid network.
Sometimes it's sending pictures of what works in your plant, or having someone send you a picture of what's not working in their plant, or being available to talk about it over the phone. So I think that's been a tremendous aid to improving the quality of animal care and handling in the plants.
AMI was the driving force. The AMI Animal Welfare Committee was the driving force, because the committee were the people that were talking to each other about what tricks do you use to eliminate prodding scores, what have you found that you've changed that I can use when I go back home.
I have been in this industry for 35 years, and there was a gigantic change in 1999 when McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King started auditing meat plants using the American Meat Institute Objective Scoring Guideline. I saw more change than I'd seen in the 25-year career prior to that. I eat meat, and I am a member of the meat industry, but I want to improve and change my industry. In fact, one of the things that frustrates me is there's a lot of bad videos and things out on the internet about the plants. I'd like to show stuff that we're doing right. Most of the industry, I mean, they're treating animal welfare very much like they treat employee safety, how they treat food safety. You know, these are things that they're taking really seriously.
Well, I first met Temple Grandin was here at the first conference 10 years ago. And I hadn't really met her before, and it seemed like she was out there a little ways. And the more I've got to know her, you know, she's a pioneer. She really is. She's a leader within our industry, an icon that, you know, lives and breathes and believes in what she does. And it's been a great influence upon the industry as a whole.
Of course, we learned many lessons from Temple Grandin about this, and trying to not look at it from the height of a 5'10", 6-foot human. Look at it how a pig sees at the height that they are, what's important to them, temperature changes, lighting, things on the floor, noises, the way that gates move, all of that kind of thing. And so there's a lot more emphasis on facility now too. Flooring is a big one as well.
A lot of the learning, and naturally that it came from my work with Temple Grandin a lot, and she would show me the mindset of the animal. And in school they really didn't teach you how to look at the world through the eyes of an animal, whereas that's something that Temple has taught me.